I want to see Noah. He pounds the table and he yells, play. Now first is the flesh, the second blood, the third bone. And he hands the plate over and says, eat. She's like, what? Eat so that Noah's flesh, blood, and bone can be made whole. She looks down at the plate and she grabs it and she starts to eat the flesh, and then she starts to gag, but he points at her and says no, and then she grabs the blood and stuffs it in her mouth, and the bone follows, and now he pours a glass of blood and says, I give my payment for the gifts of my life. I carried a secret in exchange for my daughter. He brought back to the living, and though I did not see her again, I consider my payment just as fair. She looks down at the glass of blood. I don't think this is the last step, Cora. Drink! So that the ritual is complete. So when do I see him? I don't know. I don't know that. If you drink, Noah will be alive in the flesh. That's the accord. Drink it. She looks down at it and she takes a big drink out of the glass. She drinks and the blood starts to flow down her chin. Abel yells, no! The woman who bestowed this gift upon me paid her price, and I paid mine, as has countless souls through millennia. You made clear this was worth the toll, so pay yours. You must carry the seeker to the next soul who needs it. It is the way, it is the only way. Did you fucking groom me in group? You were just there looking for someone to pass this on to. You ruined everything. I offered you rebirth. This is a divine gift. In return, you took everything from me. You robbed me from seeing my little girl again. Because you can't follow simple fucking instructions. You fucking deserve this now. Now drink it. She says, fuck you. And then she drops the glass of blood on the ground. And Abel yells, no. And then now she's back inside the circle. She hurries and steps outside the circle and takes a deep breath in. And the demon shows up right in her face and is growling, I own you. I will take back the prize of the boy. He will suffer without end. He will know nothing but pain and sorrow and despair till the end of all things. Please, no, you can't. There must be something. I must have a vessel. The payment is clear. That is the way. I can get you a vessel, I can. No games, girl, I can. She calls over her ex-boyfriend Wyatt, offers him sex and drugs. He falls for the bait, and he slowly walks into the dark house. He makes his way into the ritual room. He looks down at the circle and says, what the fuck? He sees Cora with her back to him. The demon appears and grabs his forehead and starts to take him as the vessel. Cora turns around with a sadistic smile, watching the demon growling. The demon looks at her and says, what is this, girl? I give you a vessel. This vessel is tainted, unclean. She turns around and runs from the demon. She goes to the front door, but it is locked. She runs into the kitchen and she grabs a big old bag of salt, and then she runs to the doorway of the room where we first saw her in the beginning. She blocks the doorway with salt, and then she shuts the door. She slowly starts to walk backwards and sits down on the couch, looking straight at the door.